farko ya gana wani abin da kewa kirkirar citation abin girma ne da Allah ya sa cikin kamar martini da zai baka.
Secondly, to give him an honorary certification as an emotional intelligent coach.
Allahu Akbar.
Kuma ya kawo babban certificate na shahada ne ta sadin ilimin da ake kira intelligence, emotional intelligence.
Good. And this has been one of my views because I've observed him from outside and I've seen that although we have gone to school to learn and grow the emotional intelligence, he has lived and practiced.
Mun te school muka koyi wannan ilimi wannan fanni, to amma mu muna ga kaman kai Allah ya baka dama ka zama Allah ya mai da ka bayanin wannan fanni, ba lalle ka te school ba koyi ba wurin school ma ba, Allah dai ya kawo maka ya baka ya zama maka.
I did not come alone. I have my mothers and my uncles that follow me here.
Ba ni kawai na zo ba, ina da umarni da rafanni waɗanda suka biyo ni anan.
So I will introduce them briefly. On my immediate left is Deputy Commissioner of Police, David Kwasi.
Oh, mashallah. Wai rafa da cikin rafannin shi ne babban police. Ma yanzu ma mu da yasa da muka gane shi ba wanda ya gane shi. Perhaps that is part of the intelligence and security tactics and emotional intelligence. Babban police ne da kowa ya san shi Ghana da David Okulu.
And he has seen the importance of emotional intelligence. He has enrolled and is now certified.
Oh.
He is at the same time now researching on emotional intelligence. The first police officer to have done that.
Allahu Akbar. Ya ga amfani wannan fanni kuma ya zo ma aka ilmantar da shi, yanzu an ba shi shahada cikin wannan fanni.
And I have Madam Ibajina Bidiako.
Okay.
She's a director education, Ghana Education Service.
To kuma ga cikin mannin Madam Eva Gina Madam Eva Gina Bidiako, wai shi yana tare da Ministry na Education.
Then my mother, Madam Robertson Gilbert.
Oh, mashallah.
Gilbertson.
To mamu kenan shi ita ne Madam Robertson. Ita ne mamu. Gilbertson.
And then I have my brother who is serving as an MC for us today, Justice Sego.
Oh.
He's a financial expert.
Mashallah. To Justice Sego kuma shi ma yana cikin danji. Ilimin yana harkan yaren kudi. Maybe ya kawo kudi ko. Maybe he has bought money, right?
I will go straight to the very first thing to be here.
Citation and just
the citation.
Citation.
I wish to read it.
Read it.
You want to read? Oh, you can read it.
Oh, no. Take it off.
You can take it off. Mala irin citation nan kaman wani lokacin Legon. University Ghana, University Legon da aka dawo.
The citation reads, Addison International Center for Emotional Intelligence. Addison International Center for Emotional Intelligence declare you as the most emotionally intelligent religious leader in Ghana. The citation reads, this is presented to His Eminence Sheikh Dr. Usumanu Nuhu Sharubutu, National Chief Imam and the Grand Mufti of the Republic of Ghana. Your self-awareness and self-regulations are incomparable, and your empathy, motivation, social skills, and resilience practical psychometric scores are second to none.
Yes.
You have presented to us and the rest of the world a true religion. With your personality and character, and not sermons and speeches. You are an embodiment of peace, and you radiate love. You are a father that has lived and displayed the true motherhood character of unconditional love to all and sundry. Your tolerance, respect, and appreciation of other people's faith has ensured that Ghana enjoys peace. No wonder you are the most revered religious leader in Ghana and one of the finest clerics in the whole of the universe. May Allah continue to protect and bless you. Presented to you today by James Kwasi Addison, CEO of Addison International Center for Emotional Intelligence.
Allahu Akbar.
التكبير.
عليه صلاة الله ثم سلامه
الحمد لله.
صلاة ترقينا إلى الذكر والهب فإن تسألوني عن حبيبي وسيدي فطه حبيب الله ما الغير ما فوقتي وساءاتي صرفت لذكره صلاة ومدحا منه قد سرت جيلما فمن رام دركي في اشتياق نبينا محمد وقد رام امرا مستحالا محرما سيدنا محمد رسول الله. الحمد لله.
batun okay ka
تكبير.
الله أكبر.
فمن رام دركي في اشتياق نبينا فقد رام امرا مستحالا محرما كما رام درك الوسعدا قد افاه ولكنهم قد قادروا متردما فاثرته حب المصطفى دون غيره ولو ام كلثوم ولو كان مريما فوالله ما في القلب انس لغيره فغير رسول الله ليس لتعلما أشار إلى مزن فسال مسرمدا وإذ رام مسك الماء أمسك الهما وإن قريشا أيبوا وسقوا وشوقا له ذا الجو بدرا وعزما سيدنا محمد رسول الله.
irin fannin nan da yake batun shi ne kamar balaga hazaka yin zaman zama da mutane batun peace love duk abinda soyayya halin kirkin da Allah ya baka duka yana cikin wannan fannin da ake kira emotional intelligence. Alright, so we have done one.
Yes, the second one is the fact that I'm here to also present him as an honorary emotional intelligence coach.
Yes.
Oh, certified emotional intelligence coach.
No.
Because the institutions that I had now, and with the qualification and the ability given to me to administer EQ 2.0 and EQ 360, it has become very imperative for me to have people to support me. So I've been training people all over the globe. We've represented Ghana in Nigeria, in Dubai, UK, and other places. And I think he's somebody that doesn't need to sit in my class to have that qualification. He has lived it already. So DC OPOQ will help me read what is there, and then we'll do the presentation.
Allah gafarta mana wannan kuma shahada ne da za a bayar don kamar kan da yayi magana wai su sun tayi su suka koyi wannan ilimi amma naka baiwa ne daga Allah Allah ya baka kuma ka nuna ma duniya kamar baiwa ne a wurin Allah. So
Your Eminence, this certificate is presented to you from the Addison International Center for Emotional Intelligence. On this day, 9th May 2021, the year of Allah, we confer the honorary certification in emotional intelligence on His Eminence, Sheikh Dr. Usumanu Nuhu Sharubutu as a certified emotional intelligence coach. for your excellence in emotional intelligence leadership competencies as the National Chief Imam and the Grand Mufti of the Republic of Ghana, given to His Eminence on this 9th day of May 2021.
At-Takbir.
Allah Akbar. You can present it.
You can present it to him.
I present to you the honorary certificate as a certified emotional intelligence coach.
الله أكبر. فأهلا وسهلا مرحبا ثم مرحبا متى جاءنا المخصوص سري ومخلصي أهنئ نفسي ثم يومي وشاره كذا بلد قد مسه خير أخمسي.
Okay, so the final one.
The final one is the presentation of the book, the very first copy to Chief, National Chief Imam, and then extra copies of almost 25
Okay.
to his team.
Okay.
So I'm here to ask Eva, Gina,
Okay.
to do that because today is a Mother's Day.
Yes.
Mothers must do the Mommy, if you can come this way.
Yeah.
By the way, you run out money. It's a book on the
No, they can get down here.
Oh, she come.
Come here. Very good. You come here. Come here.
Oh, come.
No, come here. Put him in the middle.
So you can do the presentation. It's a reflection of gender equality.
I think
On this day, 9th May 2021, we are privileged to be with the Chief Imam as the national one.
No.
Already we are enjoying him in Kaswa. He has a school there.
Good.
And there, the HR. So Chief is lived with emotional intelligence already. We have learned it. But we pray that we'll be natural like him.
Allah.
On this day, we donate this book in the name of Allah
Nah.
to Chief. Amen.
فأهلا وسهلا مرحبا ثم مرحبا متى جاءنا المخصوص سري ومخلصي أهنئ نفسي ثم يومي وشهره كذا بلد قد مسه خير أخمسي سيدنا محمد رسول الله.
Alhamdulillah. So we are also happy to have the honor of the professor here, and therefore to crown it all, he's going to do the vote of thanks.
First of all, we praise and dedication first go to Allah God the Almighty. We thank Him for bringing us together on this auspicious day, because we all come from mothers, and today is dedicated to declaration of devotion to our mothers. My name is Abu Abari. The National Chief Imam is my grandfather. And it's an honor, and it's God's own design that I should come to witness this honor that you have done, not only for him, for family, and not only for a Muslim, but Christian world, and the whole of Ghana. I said this because I've been away for a while. I'm domiciled in the United States. I come once a year to do external examination at Lagos. But since 2019, thanks to COVID, I've not been able to come. This just a few months ago, we were given clearance to be able to travel. So I arrived last night from university. So I decided first thing first, because we got here around midnight. So I went. My mother is still alive. She's 97 years old. She's at Abaka. So I went there to greet her And the first thing she asked me, have you gone to your grandfather? I said, I know you will ask. I'm on my way there. I have no idea. So I was telling my brother, if I knew we were going to get such organ visit, I would have put something much more fitting than this casual shirt you are seeing me wearing. But I thank God. I thank God for what you have done. May God reward you amply. You know, what you are doing is not just for this country, it's the world, as you said. And I'm confident that after this brief sermon that's passed, I'll get your particulars to be able to correspond, because I'm also an educationist. And incidentally, I was educated in Addison University College, which happens to be also the alma mater of our brother, Mr. Addison. And my wife was educated at Homichai.
I was at Homichai.
Oh, so you are Hofsa. Yes, Hofsa. You know, 1967. And when we were there, I was the editor. At that time, I don't think you have it there. We used to have a joint newspaper called The Trumpeter. I was the editor. Yeah. And my wife was a member of the editorial board. And her father happened to be Mr. Kwasi late. He was member of parliament for Shama during the Buzia regime. So we have two families come together. And as you said about Malam, the values, what he represented, that is reflected in our lives. You see, so even though I came from a very strong Muslim background, the rest she from strong Catholic background, we've lived since 1977. Usumanu and I have 2 children together. You know, so what we are doing now is a service, like I say, to humanity. I don't want to go too far, but I've been indirectly inspired to mention, see those 2 photographs over there. On the left is our great-great-grandfather. That's the grandfather of Sheikh. And on his right is his brother. They were the original ancestors on our father's side who came during the colonial regime to serve purposes of security and policing in Ghana. That was 1872. Okay, and they were based in Elmina. So from there, they were the officers. There weren't too many African officers. So they were the officers. On the left is Dambarno, and Professor Zonwa to his right. They were trained in England, Birmingham and Liverpool. Here on the left was the first African officer. And at that time, as you probably know, Germany, France, and Britain were competing for way to control Ghana. So they helped the British to secure the borders of what is today Ghana, give it integrity. So he, on the left, I don't want to make it too long, but on the left, like I said, Officer Bantambarno, because of his skill and his strength and courage. And the threat coming not only from the French, but also one notorious. He was a Muslim leader, but he was a notorious slave trader. And he was harassing the people in the area that now we call part of Bronga Hafo, all the way to Wai and the rest. So he was sent there. There was a garrison to guard the place and make sure that the place is secure. Samori was confronted Samori and sent him an ultimatum. And this is documented. It's not, you know, I'm an English scholar, but I'm also in history and literature. So it's documented. He gave him an ultimatum that henceforth he didn't want him to set foot where the British have claimed as part of their dominion. And as God will have it, when he returned, he directed his activities in the Ivory Coast. So it was in the Ivory Coast that Samori was captured and exiled. He was exiled to Southeastern Africa, and that's where he died. And so since that time, I remember like 2017, when I came, because I come for external exam, the moment he heard I came, I visited, he said, are you going to be here for, I said, about 3 weeks. He said, okay, but next week we'll be going to Sampa, which used to be in the Bronga half of the east. And the reason why Sampa is important to us is because that was where our great-grandfather was buried. He was there, as I said, he's managed to secure the border for the British, and he's managed to get rid of Samori. And so it was there. Unfortunately, as you remember, it wasn't the time of pipe-borne water. So through drinking contaminated water, he developed not tetanus, the other guinea worm. Guinea worm, which is a terrible disease. Yeah. So he died of disease, and he was buried there. One time when the governor, subsequent governor, was visiting the place, the townspeople of Sampa, that's why I say they become our relatives, they informed the governor that the 3 graves in the military cemetery are 2 Europeans and 1 black officer. But they neglected the graveside of the of the African. So he promised them that once he got back to Accra, the capital, because the capital had been moved from Elmina, not from Cape Coast to Accra. So he came by, did research, and he found that that was the remains of the late officer Dambanu. And he made true to his promise by asking that a whole granite stone be transported from Kintampo and was taken there, and it's put on his graveside. So it is there now. It's become like a shrine. Every other year or 2 years or so, we go there on pilgrimage. And Malang has created a mosque for them. So we want to express our appreciation once again to you guys for making this a memorable occasion. May God reward you amply, and God will succeed you in all your
آمين اللهم آمين 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 رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. So now, join here so that we can take a picture. Very nice picture.